I've been doing art for a very long time. For over 10 years, I've been drawing, making portraits, then sometimes I'm doing some certain projects that comes to my mind the way I want it. I've enjoyed the freedom that comes from it, being an artist. It's been an amazing journey. And now I'm trying to start again. But this time it's going to be different. This time I will be doing something I've admired for a long time, something that I don't know how to do, something that I've tried to dabble in, but never really had the skills, the techniques. This time I'll be doing paintings. I'll be starting from scratch and I'm taking you for a ride. So, yes, I'm doing it. I have, I can't say that I've researched into paintings because it's a very broad field. I don't know if there is an end to it. I doubt. But I have been inspired a lot by many of the artists I've seen, many of the artworks I've seen, and I just admire the flexibility of it. Not only that, some of the expressions I'm trying to make will most likely be best expressed with oil. As much as I love charcoal and graphite, which I've been using for a very long time, it does not give me the flexibility to do exactly what it is I'm trying to do. There are some limitations to it. There is a lot of flexibility to it, don't get me wrong. I've been accustomed to manipulating dry media, bending it to my will, if you may. And while that is a good thing, it can also be the source and the origin of rigidity when it comes to art. For the things I'm trying to create, for the things I'm trying to do to require a whole new perspective and a whole new approach to art. And that is at least why I'm doing this. This series of videos are going to be dedicated to a learning process that will involve me, of course. It will be dedicated to a learning process that will go from having zero experience in art whatsoever, in painting whatsoever, zero. I've never done a painting, what you're being called a painting. It will be going from that zero experience to the best I can be. And the target is to have some of my works exhibited on some of the biggest stages in the world: Europe, America, Asia, Middle East, Africa, everywhere and anywhere. So this series of videos is going to show that, and it will shed some light on how easy or difficult it is for someone to learn to paint on their own. I will be researching on my own. I will be looking for information and techniques online. I will be using YouTube a lot. That is true. There are some artists that I really admire out there. They're doing great works. I like their works, and some of them teach. Now, by no means is this series of videos going to be a tutorial style video. No, it is not. I'm not good enough to teach. I don't have the passion to teach, honestly. Well, I don't think I have the passion to teach arts. I'm a self-taught artist. I've always been a self-taught artist, even though some of my artworks have gone to be exhibited in some of the biggest stages in the world. Well, one of my artwork have been exhibited in a very impressive stage in the world. But I don't think I have the passion to do art tutorials. However, this will be a documentary that anyone who is interested can follow. You can follow along, see my pain, maybe do the same if you want, if you're motivated to. Push yourself to the limit, as I intend to push myself to the limit. And I'll say it, I know nothing about oil painting. I don't know how to mix paint. I don't know how to pick the right paint yet because I've never used it before. I've used acrylic paint on some occasions to do some highlights and some details for some of my artworks. I still don't consider that painting. It is not painting. There's no composition to it in the way I think about composition. Different folks, different strokes. Some will have a contrary opinion. But for me and for what I'm trying to achieve, it's something else. Now, I have, in light of this agenda, this mission that I'm on, I have gone on to pick some paints and some materials, and as enthusiastic as I was when I started hatching this plan, I ran to my local art market, to Michael's, and I picked these. These are oil paints, but they're water mixable oil paints. And in my innocent perspective, it had everything I needed, all the different color ranges that I thought I would need. Yeah, it had a lot of them. However, I got home, I did a little bit of search online, and I found out that these are probably not the best to use. However, I've already got them, I already bought them, so I will use them irrespective of what people on YouTube are saying. But yeah, I got these. I will be going back to grab some more quality oil paint, more oil paint. That is going to be a different video because there's a lot to do. From this alone, I can see a bunch of names I don't understand. There's tallow, cerulean, tallow, olive, yellow. I will dedicate my time and I will dedicate a whole video to picking out paints. That's probably going to be the best and the easiest way for me to get through it. It will involve some research too, so maybe I'll educate myself. I will educate myself with that. And then I also picked some brushes. I have some old brushes that I've used for one or two things, and I've picked up some very long ones that I picked them basically because they make me. They gave me the feel that you're getting into the whole painting thing. But I have these long curved flats, angles, tiny, small detailed ones. Some brushes. I have some mixing palettes and palette knives. Just a quick one here. I have these palette knives and this mixing palette. This I've had for a very long time. Now, this is not what I will be using for my oil paints journey. No, but I will use this. I bought this recently, so these are the palette knives I intend to use. For the mixing palette, I also bought this. I was enthusiastic about it and really wanted to see what it was like. Transparent plastic. So I squeezed out some acrylic paints and played with it. Mixed it up a little, blue, green, red. And I didn't clean it up, so I let it sit for about 2 days and it's dried up and got stuck to the palettes. And when I tried to clean it, I had to scrape it up and I was scratching the glass. So I did the worst possible thing. I used alcohol to clean it, and that is what you see. And because of that, I'm irritated by it. I have no interest in using it. I will be getting a new palette, and what I want will be pure glass. I've looked online and some of the retail stores. I can't find exactly what I'm looking for, so it will be another video. I will be building my own palette. I have this idea in my head. I have everything figured out how to do it, what I will need. That will be a different video. Now, all this I have, the motivation I have, and all that is left is for me to get started. So I think I'm ready to do it. Are you ready to see it? It's going to be long, I think. Well, I know it's going to be a long learning process. And it's most likely going to be painful because there will be a lot of mistakes. There will be a lot of new things to learn, but the documentary will be worth it. Yeah. Stay, if you're interested in it, in seeing how the progress goes, subscribe and hit the notification button so when any new one comes in, when I'm making a new video, you will see and probably learn one thing or two. And most importantly, if you find anything I'm doing that is off, especially for those who are already seasoned in oil painting, if you find anything I'm doing that is off, let me know, please. I want to learn. Hoping to learn from your experience, and be gentle on the comment section. Be gentle on it, please. But yeah, I hope this is going to be fun for you as it will be for me. Thank you for saying this.